Hi, everyone. My name's Joey. I'm a student here at UCF, and today we are in Chicago for the annual convention for the Society for Personality and Social Psychology. Today, we will be interviewing fellow UCF students on their research, and also we're going to discuss how to get into research and how to participate in research conferences like this. Hey, guys, I'm here with,
Francesca.
and she is one of the students at UCF, and she's going to tell us about her research.
Yeah, so we basically did a cross-cultural analysis, Malaysia, Japan, and USA, to explore the social representation of benefits and harms of pornography. And we did want to look at gender as well. And basically, this is important because a lot more people are watching pornography. It's way more accessible, a lot more normalized. And we also have AI now that is generating pornography. So because of this shift, we really want to understand the perceptions of people and what they're thinking of the benefits and harms of pornography and how they're internalizing that. So basically, this was our results. We found a lot of similarities between cultures and between genders. People in the US, the women were a lot more comfortable and felt more empowered to talk about the benefits compared to other countries. But nonetheless, cross culturally, they talked about benefits and harms. The benefits being stress relief, sexual exploration, and then the harms being exploitation, addiction, and also setting unrealistic expectations.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you so much. Yep. Hey guys, who am I here with today?
I'm Jason.
And what do you think the most important part of this study is?
I think the most important part of the study is that even though we have all this data, that it is essential that we collect some more data, have a larger sample size, and as someone pointed us yesterday at a pre-conference, that it may be essential to have some European data because we already have two Eastern countries and one Western, but that kind of skews our data a bit. And we also have a skew in gender. So not only would a larger sample will balance that out, maybe having some European data may also influence our data a lot differently. For example, for European cultures, they tend to be more accepting of sexuality, so that might uh, affect the data in
Yeah.
some significant way.
Okay, yeah. Great. Thank you so much.
Hello, Aubrey Heldmeyer here, and I am with a fellow UCF undergrad. Let's hear a little bit about what she has to present.
So the US spends over $80 billion a year on prisons, and still our recidivism rates are extremely high. And with my research, I don't want to find a way to punish deviance. I want to see where deviance begins and what we can do about it. So I'm using the life course theory, which says that there are different factors shaping one's behavior. So I'm using childhood trauma, social bonds, socioeconomic status, and a few different turning points to see if they shape the deviant behavior. And what I found is that childhood trauma, the higher the childhood trauma was, the higher the deviance is, the higher social bonds are, the lower the deviance is. Turning points, the earlier someone started to earn money, the higher the deviance is, and the safer someone felt during their childhood, the lower the deviance is. So a few protective factors and a few factors leading to deviance, and altogether they jointly predict deviant behavior. And what we can do about it, we should start focusing on prevention instead of punishing people.
I see, thank you. And what do you think is the most important thing that your research has provided?
So in the US, we should start focusing more on what we can do to stop our mass incarceration, and it starts in childhood.
Thank you so much. It was very interesting.
Hi, guys. I'm here with,
Hi, Mingzhen here.
and my question to you is, how did you get into research?
Yeah, because in university you do two main things, right? Teaching and researching. This is how I personally define. Teaching, you can only teach what has already happened. So teaching is about the past. But research is about the future. Research is about the unknown. That's why I think research is so important for me because I want to figure out what's the unknown.
Yeah.
I want to know what's going to happen in the future. Yeah, that's why I research.
So how does an undergraduate student or a graduate student start to get into it? How do they start with a question, and what steps do they have to take to ultimately get it published?
I think you have to start small. So, for example, in psychology, we are interested in four things. Like we want you to be for undergrad students, we want you to be able to describe behavior, explain behavior, predict behavior, and also change behavior. So, I think at undergrad, you will be trained to have skill to do these four things. So, for example, you're going to take subject like research methods, statistics. So, all of these help to prepare you to be the researcher to produce new psychological
Yeah.
knowledge.
Okay, great. Thank you so much.
Yeah.
Hello, Aubrey Heldmeyer here once again, and I am here with a representative from the American Psychological Association. Tell me a little bit about yourself.
Oh, thank you. So my name is Barbara Ungert. I am the Senior Marketing Manager for APA Journals. Basically, I work to promote our 90 journals, which we publish on many different topics, many subfields of psychology, and really want to promote the great work that is published in them and try to really share all of the author resources that we have and reviewer resources and all the other tools and services that we provide as part of our program.
Lovely, and we've got a little selection here. Tell me a bit about it.
Yeah, so we have a few journals. Most of them are from our social psychology area. So we publish on many different topics, including industrial organizational, clinical, developmental. But obviously for SPSP, we brought some of our social psych titles like psychology of sexual orientation and gender diversity, translational issues in psych science, which is very student oriented. So lots of opportunities for graduate students to publish there. As well as some of our other titles that we publish on behalf of other partner societies. We also have some books that are targeting instructors, mainly instructors of research methods and other psychology courses.
Well, thank you very much. I'll see you around.
Thank you.